I had told somebody on YouTube that I was going to do a video on platinum and palladium, which is a very common question that I get, and I don't know why, because it's not a common occurrence to have either one of those walk in your door. So I wouldn't concentrate much or any at all on platinum, and especially not palladium. We'll get to that commentary here in a second. But I don't pay 90% for platinum if I can avoid it, because my refinery has stopped refining platinum, and they haven't been doing it for years. They used to forward your scrap lots on at either no fee or a very small fee, and then get it processed for you and send you a check, and now they've stopped that forwarding service, and they just say, well, here's so and so that does it, and send your stuff to them. Now when you are sending in a batch of platinum, then you have to send in at least 6 ounces at a time from all the refineries that I know of, and it's pretty hard to come up with 6 ounces. If you can zoom in on this stuff here, these are common items of platinum that you might have come in, and that is ladies' wristwatches in platinum. That's a common platinum item. And antique wedding rings are a common item. Lots of times when those come in, the diamonds will be removed from them. Brooches, antique, usually filigree lace type brooches will come in. And I don't have any of those here. I have sold most of the platinum I had accumulated on eBay just recently, and the results were mixed. Some of it went slightly under scrap, and some of it went slightly over scrap, but it was not real impressive either way. Now if you come up with a nice piece of platinum, it may do okay when you try to resell it on eBay or whatever. This is a little Shriner's pin encrusted with diamonds, and one of the things that you'll see in platinum pieces, this piece is marked PLAT period, and that's a common platinum marking, but encrusted with diamonds is pretty much most of the platinum that you find will be encrusted with diamonds. One of the most common platinum pieces I buy are just plain undecorated, boring, old wedding bands that happen to be platinum. I try to pay about 80% for platinum because there's that requirement that I hang on to it for quite a long time. It might take me a year to come up with 6 ounces of platinum, providing that I don't sell pieces out, and very often I do sell pieces out. Palladium, I don't see any of it. One thing, back to platinum for a moment, you rarely see fakes, and there would be no reason for someone to take a piece of 18 karat and mark it platinum. The difference in the price would not be worthwhile. I suppose somebody could start making fakes in stainless steel and try to pass them as platinum. You're probably just going to have to go by the weight to mass ratio. Platinum is even heavier than gold and very hard, and so that's kind of a dead giveaway to platinum is its hardness. Bench jewelers must surely hate platinum with a passion because it is so hard to work with. I always wanted to make a 45 automatic out of solid platinum and just never did it. I wish I had at about 500-600 an ounce, because it'd be well worth it now. So on to palladium. I have never had a piece of palladium come across my desk, nor have I ever picked one out at a flea market or anything like that, auction. As far as I know, palladium is only used in computer components, and that's it. So palladium, unless it's in the bullion coin or bullion bar form as a gold or silver buyer, you're probably not going to ever run up against one of those. Occasionally I have people come in with industrial platinum, and I send them somewhere else to get rid of that, because it's just too risky for me to get stung on a piece of exotic metal that just happens to be platinum. I think all of us probably have our platinum acid in our kit, and we rarely ever use it, and wouldn't even probably be too sure about what kind of results we were supposed to get if we did use it, other than we would know that it's not supposed to turn green. So that's really about all I have to say about platinum and palladium. We are seeing some jewelry recently that is a 3-metal mixture. I think that's marked PPG, or I don't remember, P3 perhaps. I don't remember what the marking is. I've only seen a few of those, but if I remember right, it's 5% platinum, 5% palladium, and 90% silver. And that jewelry is pretty worthless. I mean, you just buy it as silver, period. And that's kind of the end of the story. Now, it may be resaleable in a market such as eBay for quite a bit more than silver price, but when you get down under 25% purity in silver, gold, platinum, etc., you're going to have a really hard time getting that refined unless you have a big quantity. My refinery has stopped refining silver, for instance, if it's less than 60% pure. So if you had a bunch of British .500 coins, they wouldn't fool with you. Now, if you had 500 pounds of those coins, I'm sure you could work something out with them. But that is my thoughts on platinum and palladium. And I thought of one item before I started filming the video, and that is that I can't recall, and you probably will never see chains in platinum. I don't know if they make them, but this is a pretty good example of the stuff that you commonly see, and that's just the old Victorian era wedding rings and ladies' watches, and like I said, brooches. These small pins are actually pretty unusual. I can't recall ever seeing another Shriner's pin that was platinum. Always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions on any of the metals, put it in the comments, and I'll try to make a video for you. Goodbye.